What's up, y'all? It's your girl Destiny, and I am back with another video. And today I'm going to be getting into my 30-day YouTube challenge that I did at the beginning of December. So I started it on December 1st, and I was supposed to post 30 videos in 30 days. Now, first and foremost, I did not post 30 videos in 30 days. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, posting every single day is really hard, especially when it comes to, editing, trying to batch content and record a lot of videos at once. It was actually really hard. So we're gonna get into the challenges that I faced during this challenge. It definitely lived up to its name. We're gonna talk about my growth and my gains. We're gonna talk about what I learned during this process, and we're gonna talk about what I'm gonna be doing going forward now that, I got through the month of December and I got through the challenge. So first and foremost, I only posted 19 out of the 30 days. If I were to give myself a grade, a 19 out of 30 is only 63, so that's like a D. But I'm gonna give myself a C. I'm gonna give myself a pass because 19 videos is actually a lot of videos to post in 1 month. I definitely feel like it is possible to post every single day, especially if you prepare yourself. I definitely realized that I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. So first, let's go into the challenges. The day that I started making my YouTube videos, I literally broke my microphone. Yes, I broke my Yeti mic, and at first I was like, I got really discouraged by it, and I'm like, dang, like, should I even record? I don't have a mic. And y'all, I just had to improvise. I literally recorded from my camera and used audio from my phone and was like holding my phone up like this so that I can get like a close, clear audio for the video. So then it got to a point where I realized that the audio on my camera was actually better. Like the audio alone on my camera was better than the audio on my phone. So I started using my camera audio, which was all cool and dandy. But then there was a time where I batch recorded 3 videos and realized that I was recording on the setting with no sound. And I had to re-record the videos. And y'all already know, I don't know, for me, usually like when I do things the first time and I'm doing it like, straight from the heart, they come out better. So when I re-recorded, I was so angry because I feel like the videos that I recorded first were better. Another thing that happened during this challenge was I got my first negative comment. And granted, y'all, I got really tough skin, but it was just crazy to see. Like, dang, you really took your time to comment on this video and call me cringe. And it's okay. I know I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, so I just had to brush that comment off my shoulder and kind of remind myself that that's something that I'm gonna have to get used to if I'm gonna keep doing videos. Another challenge that I didn't really expect to face was editing taking me a very long time. Now, I thought that because I was gonna be doing like shorter videos, like my videos are like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes, like 15 minutes, like max. I feel like I maybe only have like 1 or 2 videos that were like over 15 minutes, no longer than 20. And I thought that because they were gonna be that short, that the editing was gonna be really, really fast. It was still taking me like an hour plus to edit every single video. And I just wasn't expecting that time commitment. So that was also something that I feel like kind of deterred me from like being able to complete the challenge fully, was not allocating enough time to the editing process and like, being able to take my time during the editing process and like editing as good as I could. I probably got a video that's like 7-8 minutes and it took me like a little bit over an hour to edit that video. And let me tell y'all, I really was not trying to like edit out like all the imperfections, all of the slip ups and stutters or whatever. I wasn't even trying to do that. But it was just like, I would record like 20 minutes and edit it down to like 10 minutes. And that's my problem. I talk too much. So I really should have like prepared, I won't even say like a script, but just like made sure that I had down packed like what I was going to say exactly. So that way I wouldn't have to edit so much stuff out and it wouldn't take me so much time. All right, so now let's get into the gains. During this challenge, I went from 0 to 75 subscribers, and that is from December 1st to December 31st, and that is only posting 19 videos. And I want to say I stopped posting videos like after the 20th or like the 23rd or something like that. So I didn't really post any videos towards the end of the month. Might not be a lot to, a lot of y'all, but 75 is a lot for me, especially literally coming from a 0 nothing, no exposure channel. And to remind y'all, I did not like market this channel. Like I didn't post it on my Instagram or, you know, on my TikTok or on Twitter or anything. Like I literally just like came to YouTube and posted strictly on YouTube. I didn't post anywhere else about the channel. Like nobody really knew about it. Like my mom, my sister, like none of them even knew about it. I was like, I'm just gonna do this for me. And so I just started posting. So yeah, that's 0 to 75 subscribers with like no other, you know, no other marketing or posting anywhere else. I also got 2,000 views from December 1st to December 31st. And I think that's pretty good. At the time that I looked at my analytics, which was maybe a couple of days ago, I had 150 watch hours. And my best performing video, last time I checked, had like 380 views. And something that I think is most important is that I got real engaging comments. You know, not like a whole bunch, but like really like heartfelt comments of people like engaging with me, like giving me recommendations, you know, thanking me for the videos that I was creating. And that was just real confirmation that like the videos that I make matter, you know. And it's not even about getting as much exposure as possible for me. If I can just help one person with any of my videos, like that is everything. So it really started to feel, or it really feels like I'm starting to build actual community and people are really getting to know who I am. And I think that that's like most important when, you know, starting out new, is that I'm providing value to people, but also that they're getting a chance to get to know me. Okay, so when I talked about starting this challenge, I got into all of the things that I wanted to get out of this challenge. So we're gonna talk about the things that I learned. I really wanted to kind of figure out what like my video style would be, like what I would like to do the most. And let me tell y'all, I did not get to the vlogs. One thing that I learned were like hair videos like this one are like easiest for me to do, because it's very easy for me to just like sit down and talk. And I'm so sad that I didn't get to the vlogs, because I do think that I would have had fun with them, and I'm still gonna do them in the future. But I really wish I would have got to it in this challenge so I could really see, you know, like how that was gonna be for me. But the hair videos, they'll likely be my go-to. And you know, I'll do vlogs when I really have a purpose to do vlogs. Another thing that I learned, of course, like I mentioned before, is how long it takes to edit, and that I really need to give myself enough time to edit the videos. And along with editing the videos, something that I learned is, you know, how much space and storage all of this stuff is taking up. And y'all would think that like coming into this, like I would know this information, but no. It's all a learning experience, y'all. I'm starting from zero, you know, never really, you know, recorded videos and made long content. So just seeing how much space I was taking up was just so crazy. And I really wish that I had, you know, thought about, you know, hard drives and multiple SD cards for my camera and all of that kind of stuff beforehand. Because y'all, I spent so much money on mobile space during this time period, because I was using my phone to like do dang near everything, like offload the videos from my camera. They would go straight to my phone. I would edit on my phone, and it was getting crazy. Another really important thing that I learned is that you do not need a whole production setup. Like I want to say, like in my first couple of videos, I did like a full setup. Like I had like a ring light and like another like big fluorescent light. You know, I had like a setup with like, I was doing like the whole mic thing, or I was trying to do the whole mic thing before I broke my mic. You know, my camera was set up all super nice, and I was like stationed in like one area, and all these lights are like in my face. And so I did videos like that. And then I did a video just like, you know, just my camera and me in the chair, normal lights on in my house, like no extra lighting. And even like videos like this with like the natural light in front of my patio. And the videos where I wasn't doing all that extra production stuff came out so much better, like so much better quality. Like it was actually ridiculous, the difference that I saw in the quality of the videos when I wasn't doing too much, when it came to like trying to make it like a production kind of setup. You really do not need all of that stuff. All you really need is your camera and some natural light, or like the regular light in your house, especially if you have like a good camera. Even with an iPhone camera, I feel like it will look much better than, you know, having all the whole setup. Granted, you know, if you can get a good production setup and that's how you like to do things, cool, but you don't need it. And I feel like going into the challenge, I was making it harder for myself. And then once I learned that, it became a little bit easier for me to just go ahead and press record. Another thing that I learned is that thumbnails matter so much. Oh my God. And like my first like 7 videos, my thumbnails were so trash. Also, they were trash because I was doing that whole production setup thing. And for some reason, the images, like the thumbnail images that I was getting from those videos, they were just trash. Like the quality was trash. I don't know if it was the lighting. I don't know if it was because I was like far away from the camera. But like I got my best thumbnail when I did a video in natural light. And the difference in performance, like that's when like, once I did that, that's when my videos started hitting over 100 views. Like before, when I was doing like the whole production setup and my thumbnails were literally trash, I was getting like 18 views, 27 views. And then I did a thumbnail with natural lighting, and that was like my first video that went over 100 views. And I was like, oh my God. And you can see the dramatic difference between the two thumbnails. And I'll put images of, you know, one of my trash thumbnails that I left there and I still haven't changed, and then the first thumbnail that I used with natural lighting, so y'all could see how big of a difference it was, and it made such a difference. Something else to note is that I realized your skills will improve naturally as you go. Like for instance, the thumbnails are like the perfect example, because like I was just like, you know, doing whatever, posting my thumbnails. And I actually have a video, like my first video, I changed my thumbnail like 4 times because like it was a video where I was like crowding it with everything, like trying to put little icons and stuff in there to make it pop, and it was not doing well at all, and the quality was again trash. But then like I would make my thumbnails a little more simple, a little more clean, and you know, better lighting and stuff, and that came over time. Like I had to go through the process to kind of figure out, okay, this is how I want to do my thumbnails, and oh my gosh, they're coming out so much better now. You know, the more simple ones, you know, tend to get better clicks, and so that was something that I learned also. Now when it comes to batch recording, I really did not think about, you know, the battery life of my camera. I did not think about the fact that, you know, maybe there would be little things that I need to do in between. And so when it comes to batch recording, I would say make sure, if you can't arch out the whole day to batch record, then at least give yourself enough hours out the day to where like you can give yourself breaks, you can do little stuff in between. Because honestly, recording like 3 to 5 videos all at once, like just back to back to back to back, is not gonna work. Like you really have to like literally like give yourself like a 30-minute break, a 45-minute break, you know, like give your voice a break, like give, you know, the energy it takes to be in front of the camera, give yourself a break from like having to exert all of that energy, like a real break, and then get back to it. That is something that I had to realize, because I would like try to record like 3 videos in like an hour or 2 hours, and it was just like, girl, relax. That was a lot. So yeah, giving myself more time to batch record, or even like okay, like this is like gonna be my recording day, and then making sure that like, okay, maybe like every 2 hours, okay, I'm about to record another video, you know, chill for a little bit, okay, I'm about to record another video. Like I feel like it works better that way, and the energy in every video is going to be better that way. So that was another thing that I learned. Okay, so going forward, based on everything that I learned, I have realized that I probably will not try to post every single day again, simply because of editing. Batch recording is good, but it is a way to, you know, save yourself time and kind of spread out those videos, rather than just like, okay, I recorded 5 videos in 5 days, get these 5 videos out, because you still have to edit them like every day, and trying to edit for like 2 hours or more is a lot. I will be vlogging. I'm excited about that, and I definitely do know that that's going to take up a lot more space, and it's going to take a lot more effort in terms of editing. So that's something I'm anticipating. In January, I think that I actually want to maybe post every other day, and that is definitely a big difference between posting every single day. Like it don't sound like much of a difference, like it still sounds like a lot, but it's going to make a real difference, because if I batch, you know, maybe 5 videos, that could last me a whole week and a half, and that makes a big difference. And 2, I will slow it down even more like once I get into like February, but because I did not successfully get through this challenge with the full 30 days, I feel like I need to push myself just a little bit more, and maybe kind of call this like a new challenge, but just make sure that my expectations of myself are a little more realistic, and realistic for me. Like I said, you can post 30 videos in 30 days if you want to. It's possible, but for me, I just don't see that being realistic. I tried it and it didn't work out for me. and especially around the holidays. Maybe I was a little too optimistic doing it around the holidays, you know, Christmas and New Year's and all of that stuff, having a Christmas shop, you know, decorate the house, you know, do all of that stuff. I think that definitely played a role in me not being able to complete this challenge the way that I wanted to. And we can all say, yes, that is an excuse. I am making excuses. Nonetheless, 19 videos is still a lot, so I'm still cool with that. But yeah, it's a lot of things that will play a factor. And if y'all want to, I can update y'all on January's results, like the posting every other day. Give y'all, like, you know, kind of like some insight on the growth that I received there, how effective that was, how manageable it was. And yeah, I can, you know, do like a same kind of recap like I did today, and, you know, kind of let y'all know how posting every other day goes, because I feel like that's actually something that I can really get done. If any of y'all have did a YouTube challenge before, let me know like what the time frame was. Let me know, you know, were you able to get through it, you know, how it went, like what kind of growth you saw, because I do feel like YouTube challenges really do help with growth, but you do want to make sure that you do a challenge that you can actually complete. And so I want to know, like, you know, like what's the sweet spot? That's what I wanted to add. What is the sweet spot for these challenges? You know, maybe it's only a week, maybe it's 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and some people got better discipline than me, so maybe y'all can do even more than that. But I do want to know, you know, like on average, like kind of like what's the sweet spot, and so that way I can like keep challenges going. I do think that they're fun. I do think that they push you. They help you be consistent, and it helps you just get that content out. All right, y'all, that is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.